Hey guys, it's Adam from sapphiregladecomics. Hope you all are doing well. It has been some time since I've uploaded a video on this channel. Been busy. I'm working on the time management side of things. But anyways, I wanted to do a new comic book day review from last week. So these were comics that came out on March 22nd that I just finally finished reading my stack of comics yesterday. So it's time to make a new comic book day review video. I know it's late. I know there's more new comics coming out in a couple of days, but these are the ones that I read from last week, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So first up, we have from Dynamite Comics, we have Red Sonja, Hell Sonja, issue number 4. This concludes the entirety of Red Sonja, Hell Sonja. Great story. We learn more about how Sonja deals with all of her alternative selves, the various lives she's led, the various stories she's been a part of, and kind of how Hell Sonja kind of ties all the threads together and tells Sonja to keep going on with her adventures. And yeah, it was a pretty nice story. All right. Next up from Image Comics, we have Infernal Girl Red. This is issue number 3 and the conclusion to the first book of the Infernal Girl Red storyline. Here we learn more about who these monsters are, how Cassia, who is the Infernal Red Girl here, deals with them and goes to save her mother, who was kidnapped in the last issue. And one of the characters that we were introduced to early on makes an appearance in this book, and her secret identity is not exactly secret. So, great story. The supermassive universe of basically Radiant Black, supermassive is what they're calling it. These are some really awesome stories, and I can't wait till I finally get to read my trade paperback for Roig 1 Volume 1. I'm looking forward to that. So, great read. If you're looking for a great indie story, pick this up. It'll probably come in trade soon, so be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have the continuations of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is issue 106. Basically, the Rangers are supposed to protect Earth, and Zordon kind of lays some ground rules that he's going to enforce, supposedly. Lord Zed talks about who Rita Repulsa has become. She's become Mistress Vile, and she's a lot stronger than she was before. That sort of story, and we just kind of go through the motions there. Alpha 1 returns with an army serving Rita Repulsa. That doesn't go as well as Alpha 1 was hoping, but nonetheless, great story for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 106. Next, we have one of my favorite books, Grimm. This is issue number 9. Continuation of the second arc of the story. And basically we learn more about Marquise and his past and how he died. Really tragic story. Basically, he was alive during the bubonic plague, aka the Black Death. And one of his closest friends got infected with it, and that's kind of how the story evolves. And this character here, who I forget what the character's name was, kind of drives him to the point of not existing even in death. So, great story. Stephanie Phillips is putting together something really awesome here. Can't wait to see where this story goes. All right, going on to Marvel. We have The Amazing Spider-Man issue 22. continuation of what kind of happened with Mary Jane and Peter Parker with this god. I'm sorry, I'm not an Amazing Spider-Man historian. I don't exactly know what this god has and why he wants to kill Spider-Man. Was a good story, some good action. It's starting to answer some questions, but not all the questions, if not creating more questions. So we'll see where this goes. That's all I really have to say about Amazing Spider-Man issue 22. Oh, let me know how the mic quality sounds and the video quality sounds. I am filming on a new phone. I'm filming on the iPhone 14 Pro. Next from Marvel, we have Star Wars Darth Vader issue 32. Still, the handmaidens for Padme Amidala are trying to get Sabi to turn back to her, and Sabi has her own ulterior motives. And Darth Vader talks about how they cannot stop what's coming without joining him. Typical Darth Vader, Star Wars trope type of things. I'm not sure where this story is going to. I feel like it's been being dragged out. So I'm hoping that it comes to a conclusion eventually. So we'll see. Right, but we do have the conclusion to Tiger Division. This is issue number 5, and I believe this is the last issue of Tiger Division for now. Basically, we just have a fight between Tiger Division and Doctor Doom. There's a couple of revelations and things like that happen. It was pretty good. Tiger Division is always a good story. So we'll see what happens. But if you like a good fight that's quick and to the point, go ahead and pick this up. Right, next on to DC, we have Superman issue number 2. This is the continuation of the Superman story that takes place within the Superman universe. So Action Comics is still a part of it, and Superman has the new Superman Reboot series is part of it. Basically, what's going on is there's a plague hitting Metropolis, and basically what's happening there is these people are getting hungry for electricity for some reason. So Metropolis is completely dark. Superman's trying to find Lois, and Lex Luthor is still being like, hey, you need me, release me from prison, that sort of stuff. And we are introduced to a somewhat new character, Marilyn Moonlight, but I'm pretty sure Marilyn Moonlight has been a part of the Superman universe for a while, but I don't know for sure. But if not, you can consider this kind of like a modern key or something, I don't know. Right, here we have Nightwing, issue 102. I'm not sure what's going on in Nightwing anymore, to be honest. We have the Titans here again. So not quite sure what Tom Taylor's going for, because we're not through the Heartless story yet, I don't think. So I was kind of lost, but I'll continue reading Nightwing, but there's really nothing I can say about this. Just another Nightwing comic with the Titans. So yeah. Right. Next up, we have Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. This is issue number 7. We have a great fight. There's some great artwork in here. Damian Wayne has some time with Spectre, who is now Alfred Pennyworth. It's a very, very good story. But I'm hoping with Deceased number 8, that's it for the Deceased series as a whole, because these I feel are, sorry, my cat is probably found a bug, so he's taking care of things over there. So sorry about that background noise. I live on a ground floor apartment, so there's always like something that may have scurried across that scared him. So, anyways, back to Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. We have the Kira's picked up by Cyborg. Cyborg and Brainiac have a bit of a fight between the two. And yeah, it's an interesting story. So they're going to go to the source of this. So we'll see where issue 8 takes us, and hopefully it ends there. Because I feel like Deceased has been around for a while. All right, next up we have Catwoman issue 53. Here we have the person standing in for Selena Kyle while Selena Kyle is in jail. Selena Kyle is still training her ladies to learn how to fight so they can eventually break out of where they're at in jail. And we have a great fight with the other mafia bosses, and it's pretty good. It's still kind of like a parallel story running with Punchline Gotham game, and it's pretty nice. And then yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a good Catwoman story, Tini Howard's doing a. I was a little worried about Tini Howard in the beginning because of some author notes, but she's writing a pretty good Catwoman story. It's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, and this is a really nice David Nakayama cover. The 1 in 100 is foil. And the series that I haven't picked up for a while, we have Wonder Woman issue 797. I bought this because after reading Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods, issue 1, I was real curious to see what would happen with Diana, so I decided to pick this up and give it a read. And it's pretty interesting. There's this stranger on Themyscira that's been appearing in various places throughout the Lazarus Planet storyline. The gods on Mount Olympus have removed their support for the Amazons of Themyscira. And yeah, it's an interesting story. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens here. I don't want to spoil anything, but this is a pretty good tie-in to an event that's concluding. Anyways, like in all my New Comic Book Day videos, I do have a pick of the week. And that pick of the week is going to go to The Flash 795. We just have a great fight here. The Flash family is all together, and they're working on defeating the Fraction, and they have taken the fight to the Fraction in the 1 Minute War part 6. So really exciting storyline. There's probably a few tie-ins that I forgot to pick up, but I'll find them. I will find them and read them, because we see some stuff from Flash Kid and a daughter from one of the Flashes. So yeah, this is such a really great family story. It has a very good, it's good pacing, good artwork, and just in general, very good story. So yeah, so The Flash issue 795 is my pick of the week for New Comic Book Day, March 22nd, 2023. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this far. I'm going to get back to making videos. There's so many things that I want to make videos on. You're going to see tons of videos from me. I'm going to try to do one video a week just to, review some stuff that I've been reading. And doing some more unboxings, more collected edition reviews. So I look forward to it. Yeah, and yeah, and one of my favorite series that I've been reading has been Batgirl. So I'll be look forward to Batgirl's trade paperback review here shortly. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and you all have a good rest of your day. You have a good night or day.